Welcome to the Maryland Mortgage Rate Weekly Mortgage Market Update for the week of April 22nd, 2013. Hello, I'm John Thomas from Primary Residential Mortgage here to give you an update. Well, last week was a good week for mortgage rates. Maryland mortgage rates pretty much ended the week where they started, which is at all-time record lows. They're in the mid-threes. It's unbelievable. If you look at the bond chart on the screen, we can see mortgage bonds traded in a tight range last week, up and down, but ended the week almost where they started. That's why interest rates, again, are at record lows. We are recommending locking your Maryland mortgage rate to start the week if you're closing in the next 30 days, because from here it looks like the bond could sell off. That's the risk. So lock in those rates. Take advantage of it. If you're closing in more than 30 days, you can cautiously start off a floating stance on Monday to see how the market opens. But if the market opens and looks like it's going to break beneath the 200-day moving average, then we would switch to a locking stance very quickly, even if you're closing long term, to take advantage of these record low interest rates. Now, in the housing market, the U.S. housing market is making its comeback. We had appreciation in 2012. We're on track for appreciation for 2013. The report we saw for March 2013, housing starts jumped 7% higher to 1.036 million units. That's much higher than the anticipated 930,000 units that were expected. Remember, housing starts or how many homes built, new builders have started on for new construction. So it's how many new homes were started. So that shows new construction is really picking up. It actually surged 47% higher than March 2012. So that's an unbelievable jump. We did see the building permits drop 4%, and that dropped to 902,000. Still a good number. Was a slight decline in building permits. That's how many new permits builders have applied for to start new construction projects. We also saw a report from the Labor Department last week on Consumer Price Index, a measure of inflation. It came in a decline of 0.2% for March 2013. Now, that's great news. Tame inflation means good news for mortgage rates. The feds can keep buying mortgage bonds and keep interest rates low. If inflation kicks in, we're going to have a problem. So it also kind of has taken away this risk of hyperinflation people have been talking about coming up quickly. It looks like we're going to have a period of low inflation, so that means a period of low interest rates. Now, that may explain why we saw this big sell-off in gold on Friday, April 12th, and then again last Monday, April 15th. Gold dropped almost 13% in 2 days. Huge drop. And that might explain why oil prices dropped as well. And that's why you might see at the pump your gas prices have fell, because oil dropped a lot on the gold dropping. Last week we also saw the weekly initial jobless claim come out from the Labor Department. Showed an increase of 4,000 from the week before to 352,000 jobs. This claims filed. So again, that's showing the labor market is just not that strong. We need to get those filings down. Need to get people back to work. And then in big news for USDA Rural Housing Program. 2 U.S. senators submitted a bill to the Senate to extend the current eligible areas to 2020 census. Now, right now, the current eligible areas for USDA is going to change October 1st, 2013, when they switch to using the 2010 census. This bill would push that date way back until after they do the 2020 census and use that information. So that's huge news. It would keep all the eligible areas the same until after the 2020 census. So call your senators, tell them to vote for this bill. It's a great bill for the USDA loan program. It takes a lot of uncertainty out of the program, because if it's not passed October 1st, 2013, over 900 communities will no longer be eligible in the United States for the USDA program. In the local news, the next free first-time homebuyer seminar is Saturday, May 11th. That's from 10 a.m. to noon, and that's in Towson, Maryland, at the Sheraton Baltimore North Hotel. You can register for that seminar by giving us a call in the office at 410-412-3319, or register online, www.marylandhomebuyerseminars.com. Now, we are recommending, if you've been waiting to refinance, now's the time to do it. Take advantage of this slight drop in the rates back to the mid-threes. To give us a call. We'll get you started on your refinance, get you locked up and closed in 30 days. If you're looking to buy, give us a call as well. Or you can apply online and get the process started. You can go to primaryresidentialmortgage.info, primaryresidentialmortgage.info. Look forward to seeing you guys next week.